3:12 a.m. It wasn't pretty, but the Patriots have done it again. Brady's getting all the post-match interviews, but this win was about Bill Belichick and his defense, which totally wiped the floor with the Rams' anemic offense tonight. A dominant display. It wasn't the Super Bowl we were all hoping for, but Patriots fans won't care a jot. 3:07 a.m. Goff hits Cooks for 24 to move up to halfway. He should attempt a Hail Mary here. He doesn't. He goes over the middle to Cooks again, and the Rams will clock it and send Zuerlein out for a field goal. This is fitting. He's shanked it. What a horrible night this has been for the Rams. Brady will have to come back out here briefly to kneel once, then it's over. And there we go. It's Super Bowl number 6 for New England. They tie the Steelers for the most ever. The celebrations are muted compared to previous years, but you know this one means just as much. 3:02 a.m. Goff has the ball back, but he knows this is just a formality now. We're counting down the seconds until the confetti rains down on Tom Brady once again. 3 a.m. Here goes Gostkowski from 41 yards and is good. It sneaks inside the left upright and the Patriots are about to win their 6th Super Bowl. 2:59 a.m. Is that a first down for Michel? It's close. It looks like it might be short. Let's see where they spot it. Short by a matter of millimeters. What's Belichick going to do here then? He can try for a short field goal to wrap up the game or go for the 4th down and then kneel on it to win. Who do you trust, Bill, Gostkowski or your offense? They're going to kick. 2:53 a.m. Flags fly all over the place as Michel takes it up the right for a 4-yard gain. It's a face mask call on Brown of the Patriots, but the Rams will decline it as doing so essentially gives them a free timeout. They can still make a stop here and will have the faintest chance of pulling off a miracle. Here goes Michel again, up the right this time, and he stopped just short of the 1st down. It's just a matter of time. 2:50 a.m. Rex Burkhead. He crashes through the middle for a massive 26-yard gain. They are moments away from Lombardi number 6. Tom Brady can taste it. 2:47 a.m. The Patriots are very close to wrapping this one up. Michel bursts through the middle for a 26-yard gain and a penalty on Dante Fowler gives the Pats another free 1st down. One more first and that'll almost do it. The Rams call it timeout. 2:44 a.m. Oh no, Jared tries to beat Stephon Gilmore with a shot towards the end zone, but it's a horrible throw, right into the cornerback's arms. That really is ugly. The Pats have the ball back on their own 3. 2:42 a.m. BIIG conversion on 3rd and 9 for Goff. He finds Reynolds who makes his way up to the New England 44. Here we go again. Goff drops back, throws for Woods down the left sideline and that's another 1st down. The Rams are moving it now, the hurry-up offense is suiting them. 2:39 a.m. Come on then, Rams, how will you respond? That's a good start. Goff hits Cooks on a screen and the receiver turns on the motor after the catch. He's all the way up to the 44 after a 19-yard gain. 2:36 a.m. The reverse psychology worked. We have a touchdown. Brady fires one down the sideline for an open Gronkowski who slides right down to the 3, and we're into the red zone for the first time all night. It only took 3.5 quarters. Brady will hand this off, surely? Yep, here goes Michel and he's in. A huge block from James Devlin lets the rookie power into the end zone. Gostkowski nails the extra point and we're finally cooking on gas. 2:32 a.m. Who needs touchdowns anyway? Overrated, I'd say. We're back underway, and Brady's got Gronk for 18 over the sideline, his 5th catch of the night. The fans are chanting Brady's name now. He responds with a pass over the middle for Edelman for another 1st down. That's 10 catches tonight. 2:27 a.m. A burst up the middle from Gurley for a 1st is wiped out by a penalty. It'll be a 1st and 20 for Goff instead. He tried to run it up the sideline and gets absolutely wiped out by Jonathan Jones. That's a loss of 2 and will count as a sack. Goff misses Cooks on second, so it'll be a 3rd and 22 now. McVay calls a running play. Why? Pointless. It gets nothing and Hecker's back on to punt. 2:24 a.m. Goff throws one to absolutely no one on 3rd and 11 but is let off by a big penalty call, holding from Gilmore. It's a correct one, and saves us from seeing Johnny Hekker once again. Goff drops back on 1st and 10 and connects with Cooks over the middle. That's his best throw tonight and gets LA up to their own 43. 2:19 a.m. Goff passes short from his own end zone to Anderson and CJ does a great job turning a 2-yard gain into 9. Goff hands it off to Anderson. This time, he makes a few yards, but oh. Gilmore punches the ball out of his arms. Can the Pats recover? Oof, so close. It rolls harmlessly out of bounds. What a let-off for the Los Angeles running back. Goff hits Cooks for a 1st down on the next play. We go again. 2:15 a.m. We're underway in the 4th. Brady looks for White on 3rd down and it's broken up by Littleton. That man again. Ryan Allen's back out to punt, and it's a good one, right down to around the Rams' 5. 2:12 a.m. That'll do us for the 3rd. Just 15 minutes of football to go and we're level. It's 3-3, but it's level. Hey, at least it's not a blowout. 2:11 a.m. As much as this game has been a wild disappointment for anyone hoping for, well, points, we couldn't be better poised as we edge towards the 4th quarter. A holding penalty will give the Pats a new set of downs at the 31, and here goes Sony Michel. He bursts off the left edge and goes all the way to the 50. This game is waking up a little, and I can't shake the feeling something incredibly stupid is going to happen. Watch this space. 2:05 a.m. Goff looks to the end zone for Cooks. Has to be. No. What a play from Jason McCourty, who comes from nowhere to hit Cooks and knock the ball out of his hands. A better throw and that's a touchdown, but take nothing away from McCourty. That's a stunning play. Goff drops back on 3rd and 7. Watch out. Hightower and Van Noy stream through the middle of the Rams' offensive line and Goff ceding turf. It'll set up a 53-yard field goal attempt for Greg the Leg Zoo line where it would have been in the 40s. Can he get it? Course he can. We're all square in Atlanta. 2:01 a.m. Goff throws on 1st down, which is a nice change, and will get about 8 to Josh Reynolds up the sideline. Is this the drive which sparks this game into life? Anderson barrels for the 1st down, and the ball is moving. Come on, this is it, I believe. Here goes Goff again, and it's another 1st down. He hits Cooks down the left sideline for a nice gain. LA go back to Anderson now for a few, but Goff throws it away on 2nd and 7, so he'll have another 3rd and long. Can he finally convert one? He can. Goff find Woods over the middle and we're rolling now, ladies and gents. 1:55 a.m., 2nd and 13, and it's that Brady-Edelman connection again. Good for 8, so here comes a 3rd and 5. Tom looks long for Hogan and it's broken up by Peters. Hogan never looked like winning that battle. Punt time. I am losing my mind. 1:51 a.m. Is anyone still awake out there? If I'm not allowed to sleep, you aren't either, okay? We're all in this together. Anyway, the Rams have gone 3 and out again and are punting for the 8th time. Wait, Jim Nantz is getting excited in the commentary box. Johnny Hekker has just blasted the longest punt in Super Bowl history, 65 yards. That might genuinely be the highlight of the game so far. You have to laugh or you'll cry. 1:44 a.m. Brady tosses to Edelman again, on a screen this time, and that's 8 more for the Pats receiver to set up 3rd and 2. TB12 looks the same way but Peters breaks it up. Finally they get the better of Edelman. The Pats punt right down to the Los Angeles 5-yard line. Come on Jared Goff, time to join the party. 1:41 a.m. Johnny Hekker has 7 punts today now, the most in any game this season, and more than Gurley has carries. Christ. Anyway, here come the Pats with Michel. He rushes for 4 to start the drive. Burkhead adds a couple more. Nice stop from Brockers there, so here's 3rd and 4. Any guesses who Brady looks to here? Yep, it's Edelman, and he rips off the biggest play of the game so far. Her gets away from Marcus Peters and motors off for 27 yards. How are the Rams not double-teaming him at this point? 1:38 a.m. Chung's able to walk off the field of his own volition, which is positive. We'll see if he comes back into the game later, but for now he's straight down the tunnel. Goff hands off to Gurley on 2nd and 5 and gets nothing with a run up the right. Goff will pass on 3rd, looking for Cooks, but Stephon Gilmore wins that battle comfortably. Goff's 0-6 on 3rd down tonight now. With me on 3, here comes the punt team. 1:33 a.m. Finally the Rams and Gurley get a decent run off. Number 30 Jags through a big hole in the Patriots line and will get 16 yards. That's more like it. Worry for New England here though, because safety Patrick Chung is down injured. It doesn't look great. 1:32 a.m. We're off. Let's start this half with a bang, please. 1:30 a.m. Patriots receiver Julian Edelman credit. Reuters. Julian Edelman has been the one shining light on offense for either team tonight. He's caught 7 passes for 93 yards and is repeatedly getting wide open. Brady will doubtless keep looking to him in the second half. 1:24 a.m. That's that for Adam Levine and his tank top. It was, okay, a similar quality to the football, if we're being brutally honest. Pray to the football gods for a good second half. This night is in dire need of saving. 1:21 a.m. He took it off. He's topless now. Thanks for playing everyone. 1:20 a.m. Adam Levine is wearing one. It is very tight. More as we get it. 1:17 a.m. That's how the old saying goes. We thought this season was different. This year's NFL has been dominated by high-powered offenses, but we've just been treated to the second lowest scoring Super Bowl first half ever. Both defenses have turned up to play. The Rams will have to worry about how sustainable this is though. Their defense has already put in a massive shift and Brady tends to heat up in the second half of Super Bowls. 1:08 a.m. This is the first time the Rams have been shut out in the first half in the Sean McVay era. Not really the time to do it. They haven't converted a single 3rd down tonight and punted 6 times. The Pats' defense has been outstanding, but LA's offense has to take a fair chunk of the blame. It's been torrid. 1:06 a.m. Kyle Van Noy celebrates sacking Jared Goff on 3rd down credit. Getty. 1:04 a.m. We've got a whole separate blog for the halftime show, which you can follow right here. The score going into the break is, New England Patriots 3 Los Angeles Rams 0 Maroon 5. 12:59 a.m. The Rams can't get anything going on offense. Surprise surprise, and Hecker will punt for the 6th time tonight. Who had the over on punts? Because you're in the money tonight. That'll be halftime. Disappointing to say the least, but at least it's all to play for in the second. 12:56 a.m. Here's Brady on 4th and 1 from the pocket. He looks over the middle for Gronkowski and Littleton, who's had a brilliant first half, tips it. The Rams will take over on downs and have a great chance to build some much-needed momentum at the end of the half here. 12:52 a.m. Brady goes to Patterson to kick off the 2-minute drill and gets 5. He looks over the middle for Gronk on 2nd down, but that's broken up. It won't matter, the Rams still have 12 men, more actually, on the field and the Pats will get 5 penalty yards and a 1st down. That wasn't a good look. 12:49 a.m. It's that man Edelman again. He's been the only reliable player on either offense tonight, and he's got another 1st down. Why throw it to anyone else? Brady hands off to Burkhead, who gets a few but then goes right back to Edelman, who gets yet another 1st down. The Pats are into LA territory, but are happy to let the clock tick down and take us to the 2-minute warning. This game will come alive soon, I promise. 12:43 a.m. A 10-yard penalty for holding will give the Rams nice field position to start here. They'll get the ball around their own 43. Gurley's finally back in the game. He'd had just one carry for 2 yards until now, but takes one up the middle for 5 there. Here he goes again for 3 more, which means the Rams have a 3rd and 2. Goff fakes to Gurley this time, runs to hit right under a lot of pressure and bam! He's walloped by Kyle Van Noy for a big loss. You know the drill. Punt team, assemble. 12:37 a.m. The Rams defense is keeping them in this game, because the offense sure hasn't turned up to play. Brady looks to James White on 3rd and 7, but Littleton stops him short of the first down. Tell you what, if you love punts, then this is the Super Bowl for you. 12:33 a.m. Danny Shelton steams into the backfield and stuffs Anderson for a loss of about 4. That means suddenly Goff has another 3rd and 10 to deal with. He looks long, very long for Josh Reynolds and, nope. Jason McCourty has his number. Hecker's been busy today, he's on to punt once again. 12:30 a.m. JoJo Natson with a nice little kick return there to get the Rams up to the 28. Anderson picks up 5 with a handy rush to start the drive before Goff looks deep for Woods down the sideline. Is that a catch? It is. Great effort from Woods. 12:27 a.m. We're officially on the board. Gostkowski makes no mistake with his second field goal attempt, sliding one just inside the left upright from 41 yards. Rams really need to get their offense going down. They've done the sweet sum of nothing so far, and are lucky to only be 3 points back. 12:23 a.m. Brady's looking to Edelman whenever he can, and it's working for him. Number 11 picks up about 6 there with a catch up the sideline. He goes to Gronk next, and a great tackle from Littleton stops the tight end just short of a first down. Here comes Brady on 3rd and 1, wide open Edelman. He's in absolutely acres of space there and gets a big gain for New England. They're up to the Rams' 29-yard line. 12:18 a.m. Anderson gets a few on the ground, which sets up a 3rd and 7 for the Rams right outside their own end zone. Goff drops back, throws, it's tipped. That was a poor-looking throw, and the Rams quarterback is lucky not to be picked off there. Here comes the punt team again. 12:16 a.m. The Pats dominated that first quarter, but it's yet another Q1 of a Super Bowl without a touchdown. They've never scored one in the opening period in any of their 9 appearances at the big game. First quarter stats. Yards, Pats 122, Rams 290. First downs, Pats 8, Rams 1 plays, Pats 22, Rams 9 TOP, Pats 1147, Rams 313 points, Pats 0, Rams 0. Danny Kelly, at Danny Kelly, February 4, 2019. 12:13 a.m. There's another catch for Gronkowski, but the Patriots will still have to punt here. They didn't do that once at the Super Bowl last year. A short running play for C.J. Anderson will wind the clock down to 0, and that's that for the first quarter. Lots of drama for a no-score game. 12:10 a.m. So the Pats have it back then, and they look to Michel on first down again. He'll get 4 yards. Now here's Julian Edelman. Brady finds him wide open and he dives for the first down. Nice start for New England's number 11. Here comes Brady again. He throws in the direction of Hogan. Oof, that's very nearly picked off by Aqib Talib. Brady makes amends by hitting Edelman again for a big gain and moving over halfway, but then he's sacked for the first time this postseason. He fumbles too, but New England recover the ball. This is frantic. 12:04 a.m. Goff finds Robert Woods for about 7, which means we've got a 3rd and 3 coming. He looks to Woods again, and it's knocked out of his hands by Patrick Chung. Big play. The Rams have brought out punter Johnny Hekker here instead of opting for a long field goal try. Will it be a fake? Not this time. Boo boo. 12:01 a.m. Here come the Rams. Goff drops back, fakes to Gurley and fires over the middle for a first down. That'll get LA in their beautiful blue and gold throwback uniforms into Patriots territory for the first time tonight. 11:59 p.m. The Pats run on 3rd down, setting up a Stephen Gostkowski field goal try. This should be routine. Well, he's missed. That's not like him at all. That's going to give a whole lot of hope to all you Rams fans, Patriots haters out there. 11:53 p.m. Brady looks to the end zone for Hogan and it's too long. That's great coverage from the Rams secondary and will bring up a 3rd and 8. That Patriots will call another timeout. That's their second on this drive alone. Huge play coming up, 11:52 p.m. That's Rob Gronkowski's first reception of the night, and it's good for a first down and more. He gets around 17. Pats are knocking on the door of the red zone now. 11:49 p.m. Phew, it's been a frantic start to this game. Brady checks a pass down to Rex Burkhead for a first down to get his team up near halfway, and now the Pats will call a timeout. A necessary breather. That penalty was on Roby Coleman, it turns out. Looked extremely harsh. He was called for a helmet-to-helmet hit, but that's debatable at best. 11:47 p.m. Huge hit from anaemic and Sue. He stuffs Michel for a loss of 4 on first down. And again, this time it's Roby Coleman who's come round and flattened Rex Burkhead in the backfield. But wait, the Rams have been called for a personal foul. No one's entirely sure who it's on, but it'll give the Patriots 15 free yards and a first down. 11:45 p.m. The Pats start from around their own 10 and Michel can only manage a yard with a run up the middle on first down. Brady looks to pass on second but has nothing going for him, which sets up a 3rd and long. Here we go. Brady looks for Edelman, find him, and yep, that's the first down. 11:41 p.m. The interception will come to nothing. Jared Goff drops back to pass on 3rd and 8 but can't find a receiver under pressure. Johnny Hacker on to boot it back to the Pats. Edelman's back to receive and he loses yardage on the return. No score but a lot of action so far. 11:38 p.m. Oh wow. Tom Brady attempts his first pass of the game and it's picked off. He fired towards Chris Hogan. Nickel Roby Coleman breaks the pass up, deflects the ball into the air, and Corey Littleton comes down with it. A start for the Rams defense. Over to you, Jared Goff. 11:37 p.m. The Patriots are doing just what everyone has expected. They've run the ball 4 times in their first 4 snaps and have pounded their way down to the LA 35. 11:35 p.m. It's a great start for the Pats. Cordero Patterson catches Greg Zuerlein's kickoff and returns it 38 yards. Sony Michel rushes one right up the gut on the first play of the game, and New England are already into LA territory. Ominous. 11:32 p.m. The Rams will kick to the Patriots to kick off Super Bowl 53. In the last 4 Super Bowls, the team who's won the toss has lost. Here comes Tom Brady. 11:27 p.m. New England have been on fire from the first whistle in these playoffs. Punished the Chargers and Chiefs with 7-minute-plus scoring drives on their opening possessions, but in their 8 Super Bowl appearances to date they've scored just 3 points in the first quarter. Combined, that's a trend they'll need to buck against the Rams' high-powered offense. 11:25 p.m. Gladys Knight has just belted out the U.S. national anthem and we're all but ready to go. Are you nervous? I'm kinda nervous. I think this is going to be a cracker. 11:18 p.m. We all focus on the quarterbacks and fancy offensive players, but the battle which may well decide this game is between the Patriots' offensive line and Rams' big men on defense. Aaron Donald hits Eagles quarterback Nick Foles credit. AP The Pats haven't allowed a single sack so far this postseason and have battered their opponents with the run game, but in Aaron Donald, Ndamukong Suh, Michael Brockers and Dante Fowler the Rams have one of the most destructive defensive lines in the league. Keep an eye on Donald, the big number 99. He has the potential to turn a game on its head on his own. 11:14 p.m. Wow, the boos that erupted when the Rams came onto the field just now were something. Patriots fans are utterly dominating this crowd, and they're going to get loud as hell every time Jared Goff and his LA offense are on the field. that's going to be a factor. 11:09 p.m. Tom Brady already has enough Super Bowl rings to cover his left hand. Here's what his Patriots need to do to force him to move on to his right, build around their running game. Sony Michel, James White, Rex Burkhead and James Devlin need to beat up on the Rams early doors, continue to dominate on the offensive line, shut down the Rams running game and heap the pressure on Jared Goff. Here's how New England make it Super Bowl number 6. 11 p.m. We're getting close now. I hope you're all in this for the long haul. You get tempted to turn off and go to bed, just remember what happened in that Patriots-Falcons Super Bowl 2 years ago, when the Pats came back from 28-3 down to seal an outrageous win. You don't need to be productive at work tomorrow anyway. 10:55 p.m. The Rams are very minor underdogs tonight, as you'd expect against the Patriots, but it's almost too close to call. If they're to head back to the West Coast with the Lombardi Trophy tonight, there's a few things they're going to have to do. Put pressure on Tom Brady with Aaron Donald, Ndamukong Suh and Dante Fowler. Work out how to stop the run on early downs. Establish their own running game with Gurley and Anderson. For a more in-depth look at LA's keys to Super Bowl success, head over here. 10:47 p.m. Patriots receiver Julian Edelman turns into an absolute monster in the playoffs, and this year is no exception. He has more receiving yards than any other player this postseason, and was Tom Brady's main man as the Pats marched down the field to down the Chiefs in overtime 2 weeks ago. Patriots receiver Julian Edelman warms up ahead of the game. Credit AP Edelman will likely find himself matched up with Rams cornerback nickel Roby Coleman. Remember him, Saints fans, tonight. He'll fancy his chances of having another big game. 10:39 p.m. The biggest story around LA these past couple of weeks has been the state of star running back Todd Gurley. He's not 100% fit and had the worst game of his career against the Saints 2 weeks ago, rushing just 4 times for 10 yards and dropping 2 passes, one which resulted in an interception. Todd Gurley warms up ahead of the game. Credit USA Today. The Rams have said he won't be a workhorse tonight, and is likely to split carries with C.J. Anderson, but Gurley is still one over the very best backs in the NFL, and led the league in touchdowns this season. Who else thinks number 30 bounces back in style tonight? 10:31 p.m. The countdown is on. We're officially 60 minutes away from kickoff here in Atlanta. I say here, I'm in an office in central London. What snack food is everyone gorging on tonight? Me. The sweet feeling of a well-appreciated live blog is the only sustenance I need. Wouldn't mind some wings though. 10:20 p.m. You might think Patriots fans would be bored of going to the Super Bowl by now. Surely everyone in New England has been to at least one at this point. You would be wrong. Reports from Atlanta suggest they are vastly outnumbering their Rams counterparts, to such an extent that the game may as well be being played in Foxborough. The Rams may a brilliant team, but they haven't recaptured the love of Los Angeles quite yet. 10:10 p.m. Is this the last time we will ever see Rob Gronkowski on an NFL field? All the noises are pointing towards the Patriots' legendary tight end hanging up his cleats once the night is out. He's one of